Hey guys, it's your girl Urban Chick One, and today is day 12. I think today's day 12 of my 30-day YouTube blast. I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyway, today I would like to come and talk to you about dyeing your hair. Now, I've been wanting to dye my hair for a very, very, very long time, but ever since I've started this healthy hair care journey, I've been kind of scared too. The last time I had my hair dyed is when I was in, yeah, I would say maybe, let's say maybe about 6, 7 years ago. I actually had highlights and a lot of my hair did break off, but that break off because of the highlights, but that was before I started researching on how to take better care of my hair and starting this healthy hair journey. So if I do dye my hair, I'm going to try a more natural approach. So I won't use any harsh chemicals. I'm either going to try the cinnamon method, or I'm going to try dyeing my hair with henna. So you can research, you can Google or find a lot of different, even on YouTube, a lot of different recipes or techniques that chicks or girls have used to dye their hair with cinnamon. Or you can dye your hair with henna. So I was researching a lot about henna, and I'm still trying to decide and make my decision if I really want to take this step. So now henna, the good thing about henna, not only will it dye your hair, but it's actually good to put on your hair. It'll condition your hair too, and it'll make your hair stronger. If I'm looking down, looking at the notes that I've taken, I found so much information. I'm just going to give you on the surface of what I found out about henna and how it affects your hair and the different compounds that's in henna and ingredients and why it's so rich. So basically, the first thing that I found out about henna is, well, henna, it has an ingredient called tannin, and basically tannin binds to the hair and it makes the hair stronger. That's the main reason. That ingredient, tannin, is the main ingredient that actually conditions your hair. And so yeah, that's why when people usually apply henna on their hair usually comes out stronger, healthier, shinier, and it also supposedly it's there, you have less tangles also at the end. So I think henna is a great way to go. Also, you can use it as often as you like, because you're basically conditioning your hair and you're dyeing your hair at the same time. So some people use it every couple of weeks, because I have been told it does wear off after a couple of weeks, the henna. It's not like a permanent dye, so you can use it as often as you want. But the thing is, if you do use henna to dye your hair, you can't, it's not like a regular perm box where if it says red and you dye it, it'll be red. Like your hair, when you dye your hair with henna, it'll the results, it's different for every person. It depends on the color that your hair actually is, because henna is like a translucent stain. So that's why if you dye your hair with henna, if you're in the sun, you'll see highlights. And that's another reason why people like to dye your hair with henna, because it's one step compared to if you dye your hair with a regular base color, then you have to go back and put in highlights or lowlights. But with henna, you don't, because it's translucent. It's a very subtle way to dye your hair. So, if you do dye your hair with henna, make sure you test. Just make sure you test your hair. Maybe take a little bit from the back, dye it, and then look at it the next day. And if that's the color you're okay with, then go ahead, do your whole head. So make sure you test before you go all out and then you just have a disaster. So that's a really good tip that I want to give. Also, do not use compound henna on your hair if it has been straightened, bleached, or dyed, or permed. Do not use compound henna on your hair. Instead, it's good to use body art quality henna. Don't use compound henna. body art quality henna is henna that you usually see where you see the very intricate designs on the hand. Usually females would get a certain type of design on their hand when they're getting married. Usually from in Eastern cultures or Eastern society, if they're getting married, they'll get the whole organic, like ornate, intricate design. It's really beautiful, and that's the henna that you use for the body. So it's okay to put that in your hair too. But don't buy compound henna because you might come out with green hair or something. That's why it's good to test. So those are my tips on, if you decide to dye your hair, going the and you if you are on this healthy hair journey and you really want to dye your hair, you don't know what to do, then maybe you can try a natural approach. You can either try cinnamon or you can try henna. And also I heard with the cinnamon, I heard it really itches the hair. Like, no, not hair, it itches your scalp too when you put it in, or it burns and stuff. So as I was looking on a couple of videos here, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do the cinnamon. I have to think about that. So again, this is your girl Urban Chick 1, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.